course, this is Justice Department here at the Administration Office, Coroner's Office. Originally, document services that we have, media relations, which DSHS, CPS Office, main agencies of the DSHS Office as a media service. Andy Miller, Prosecutor, Washington State, of course, is the Coroner's Office in Kenneth, Washington. 99336 7112 West Okanagan Place 7110, and this is the Benton County Justice Department. We have the BFT transfer station here, and they have an array of services. They have in corporate service, the media rep, which is right across the street. We have the Administration Office carrying the COVID-19 Policy Regulation Service, and carrying the Benton County Justice Department array of service. Now, Verizon has a carrier for the Ben Franklin transfer station, which has a illuminated sign that says Benton County Justice Department, which carries the Benton County Justice Department array of service, and also the Verizon emblems of carrying the service of implementing the carrier service here in Benton County Justice Department. As you can see, they carry COVID-19 policy regulation. You know, Walker's Furniture provides furniture, desktops, and services for the Benton County Justice Department, and array of services that subject to the array of subjects for discount services for your memberships and UBI number 602-720-979. Carry the COVID-19 policy regulation and services for their services and inquiries for business license. People that carry a business license and have a business license and have records 40, 50, 60 years and abstract proving that the fact that they have a business office. Fact that they have media relations and services at the Benton County Justice Department array of services during the COVID-19 policy regulation on Facebook, which is Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, U.S. You can see any Facebook, see Andy Miller, Prosecutor, Washington. You see his relations of cross-examination. See him prosecuting his services and his adversaries here at Benton County Justice Department. Here in courtrooms, all courtrooms here in Benton County Justice Department, Kenneth, Pasco, and also the transport services for their appeals, which is Richland, Washington. The Benton County Justice Department carries array of services. Now, media relations has contact numbers. DACPS has contact numbers. Benton County Coroner's Office. When you're Google, your Facebook, the Twitter, as you can see, the presidential primary election where they're doing a lawsuit for their Google, the past, Facebook, Twitter, so forth. Mr. Donald Trump and his adversaries and his Facebook increments of his first name, last name, of all the increments of society of the Facebook, and also other attachments to that Facebook and accessories. Now, Mrs. Coroner's Office here, the Mrs. Taylor, Mr. Taylor, and Mrs. Taylor, which is 712 West Okanagan, Kenneth, Washington, carry a service here. You got your death certificate, you got abstract, you also got records of transactions. And this is KVW in the parking lot. Now, KVW has been in the area for a long time. long time. Since day one. Since anybody's been a prosecutor for Washington State, going to the University of Washington, and getting his adversary increments of the society of being a prosecutor, formal prosecutor, and also the array of services, subjects and services of the Walker's Furniture Store, which were built and fundraised and got opportunity for God's Egg University, were Walker's Furniture. And he's contacted the police department on Facebook and YouTube at Walker's Furniture, subject to the membership fees, UBI numbers, and business license and increments of the society of a proven fact of everything paid to increments of society, and the increments that carry the velocity and service of the internet cable that carries the subject value of the 509-735-3591. Bus number 48, 47, and also bus 160, which is now number 1, carry the Society of Increments of Carrying a COVID-19 Policy Regulation wearing masks, and subject matter carrying the COVID-19 Policy Regulation services. Now, the coroner's office always has a subject and value of human resources, of devaluing and defacing, and also increments of the society of getting rid of and cremating the bodies and statements, or also putting them in a timely manner in a refrigeration and embalming, and the cause of death of their services here at the coroner's office, which is a 24-hour, 7 days a week job that carry a COVID-19 policy regulation service. And KVEW carry a subject matter of all society of increments carrying a COVID-19 policy regulation. Mr. Andy Miller, prosecutor, Washington State, 7112 West Okanagan Place, Schultz Tower, Wallace, and KENNETH, and EPHRATA, Washington, Crip, EPHRATA Courthouse, and George Washington House Administration Office, Arcot Street, which is 42. This is 7112 West Okanagan Place, Coroner's Office. And the prosecutor's office, same thing. Increments of the faxing, increments, and also the status of reports of all Walker's Furniture statements and membership fees and services that they have provided to the society, purchasing and analyzing, and the delivery charge and so forth. And Walker's Furniture does provide services for Walker's, which AM irrigation truck was parked here at the administration office, and I drove it here. No, the COVID-19 coexisting services that increases the Society of Media Relations, which is DHS CPS office, to carry the increments of the Society of increments to carry the stabilized services to the T. Lowe's, Home Depot, opening up Home Depot, working on Lowe's, moving all this increments of society, moving to the society and carrying the society of the KVEW, specializing in their KAPPKVW, and also their society carrying the increments of society. All the media relations and services they provide at the administration office that carry the COVID-19 policy regulation services. And